sky was crying when you left, as if it knew the pain I'd face. Cold drops fell upon my skin, like tears rolling down my face. I stood alone beneath the storm, watching your taillights fade away. The thunder echoed through my heart, the same words I couldn't say. Every raindrop carried a memory, every puddle held your name. And with each step I took without you, nothing would ever be the same. It's heartbreak in the rain, drowning in the love we couldn't say. The clouds above keep pouring down, like the tears I couldn't hide away. Every storm reminds me of the day you walked out of my life. Now I'm standing here alone, with heartbreak in the rain tonight.
The streets are shining with reflections of a world that feels so gray. I keep searching through the shadows for the pieces you took away. The wind still whispers your goodbye through every lonely avenue, and every drop against the window feels like another memory of you. I thought the rain would wash away the sorrow deep inside, but all it did was hide the tears I could no longer fight. It's heartbreak in the rain, drowning in the love we couldn't say. The clouds above keep pouring down, like the tears I couldn't hide away. Every storm reminds me of the day you walked out of my life. Now I'm standing here alone, with heartbreak in the rain tonight. If I could catch every raindrop falling, I'd gather all the tears I've cried. Maybe then I'd understand why love had to say goodbye. But storms eventually pass away, or so they always say. Still my heart remains beneath the clouds, waiting for a brighter day. It's heartbreak in the rain, a lonely song beneath the sky. The thunder keeps repeating all the reasons why I cry. Though tomorrow's sun may shine again, some pain will still remain, because a part of me was lost forever in that heartbreak in the rain. The storm grows quiet, the night moves on, but the ache remains the same. And every time the heavens cry, I relive that heartbreak in the rain.
You slipped away like a fading star, quietly lost in the night. No warning signs, no last embrace, just darkness where there once was light. I search for answers in the silence, read every memory on every page, but all I found were empty echoes and a heart trapped in a cage. You were here then suddenly gone, like a dream I couldn't chase, leaving nothing but a broken soul and love left without a trace. Love left left without a trace. No goodbye, no final word, just an aching heart still calling out for a voice that won't be heard. You vanished like the morning mist, gone without a single sign, and all that's left is loneliness and memories that haunt my mind. The photographs are gathering dust, yet your smile remains so clear. Time keeps moving farther away, but somehow you're still here. In every song, in every sunset, I find pieces of what we used to be, trying to hold on to a feeling that keeps slipping away from me. I never got to say the things that my heart still longs to say. Now I'm left with all these questions as your memory fades away. Love left without a trace, no goodbye, no final word, just an aching heart still calling out for a voice that won't be heard. You vanished like the morning mist, gone without a single sign, and all that's left is loneliness and memories that haunt my mind. Maybe some loves aren't meant to stay, maybe some stories end too soon, but that doesn't make it easier when I'm still missing you. I trade 1,000 tomorrows for one more chance to see your face, to understand why you disappeared when love left without a trace. Love left without a trace, yet its shadow never leaves. Though you're gone from my arms tonight, you're still hidden in my dreams. The years may slowly carry on, but some wounds time can't erase. I'll always wonder what went wrong when love left without a trace. The night grows quiet, the stars lose their glow, and I'm still standing in the place where you disappeared, and love left without a trace. Drew our future in the stars, believing nothing could go wrong. We talked about a lifetime like we'd already lived that alone. Your hand fit perfectly in mine, like we were meant to be. But somewhere between our dreams and time, you slowly slipped from me. I never thought I'd see the day when us would become a memory. I was holding on to forever while you were learning how to leave. We were almost forever, almost everything I dreamed, almost the ending to my story, almost everything I need. We were almost forever, but almost wasn't enough. Now I'm left with Maybe fate would have been kinder and not turn lovers into friends. But this world had different plans, and no matter how I try, I can't rewrite the chapter where I watched forever die. We were almost forever, almost a beautiful life, almost standing at the altar, almost husband and wife. We were almost forever, the closest thing to home. Now the hardest part of loving you is learning to be alone. Some people lose a love and heal, some people learn to move on, but I'll always remember the one who was almost forever and then gone. I didn't hear the moment that it broke. There was no warning in the words you spoke. You still smiled when you looked my way, but something in your eyes had changed. We sat together yet miles apart, a quiet distance growing in your heart. I kept holding on with everything I had, not knowing we were slipping into the past. I was fighting for forever while you were learning how to leave. When you stopped loving me, the colors faded from the sky, the laughter turned to silence, and forever turned into goodbye. When you stopped loving me, a piece of my soul went missing too. I kept loving you the same, even when your love was through. I replay every memory in my mind, searching for the place where love went blind. Was it something I forgot to do, or was I simply losing you? You never said the words out loud, but I could feel them in the empty space. The way you stopped reaching for my hand, the way you slowly drifted away. I was building dreams for two while you were already walking out. When you stopped loving me, the colors faded from the sky, the laughter turned to silence, and forever turned into goodbye. When you stopped loving me, a piece of my soul went missing too. I kept loving you the same, even when your love was through. The hardest part wasn't watching you go, it was realizing you had left long before. Your heart had already found another road, while mine was still calling you home. And now the nights are colder than before, your memory lingers behind every door, a ghost of a love I couldn't save, a lesson written in heartbreak. When you stopped loving me, the world kept turning all the same, but nothing ever felt complete after you walked away. When you stopped loving me, you took the light I used to see, and though I'm learning how to heal, I'll never forget the moment when you stopped loving me. Some goodbyes happen with a single word. Some happen quietly, without a sound. And the saddest thing I've ever known was loving you when you stopped loving me. When the world was falling around me, you were the calm inside the storm, a light that guided me through darkness, the only place my heart felt warm. I never feared the road before me, as long as you were by my side. Your arms were where I found my peace, the place where all my fears could hide. You were the shelter from the rain, the voice that soothed my every ache. But now the one who made me whole is the reason that I break. You were my safe place, my home when I was lost and scared, the one heart I could always trust, the one soul who truly cared. Now the world feels colder somehow, and every road feels hard to face, because the place where I felt safest was you. You were my safe place. I still remember quiet evenings when your laughter filled the air, the way you'd hold my hand so gently and make me feel like you were there. But time can change what once felt certain, and love can slip right through our hands. Now I'm left with empty memories, trying to understand. How did the person who healed my wounds become the one who caused this pain? How did the sunshine in my life turn into endless rain? You were my safe place, my home when I was lost and scared, the one heart I could always trust, the one soul who truly cared. Now the world feels colder somehow, and every road feels hard to face, because the place where I felt safest was you. You were my safe place. Sometimes I close my eyes and pretend you're still here beside me. For a moment the hurt disappears, and I can finally breathe. But reality comes rushing back, and the silence fills the room, leaving me alone with the echoes of a love that ended too soon. You were my safe place, the refuge I thought would never fade, the heart I trusted with my own, the promise I believed you made. Though life goes on and time moves forward, nothing can replace the comfort, love, and peace I found when you were my safe place. Now I carry the memory of you like a light I can't erase. And even after all this time,
always be.